Hey there, I'm Eileen Daly, and today I'll be leading you through a meditation on trusting the heart and trusting oneself. At times I struggle with making big decisions. I tend to question myself, second guess myself, and find myself kind of asking myself, what's my way? Should I go up? Should I go down? Should I go right? Should I go left? And then sometimes when I make the decision, I often struggle with questioning myself, second guessing myself, and not really feeling as though I really quite made the right decision. And I struggle with that trust, finding that trust within myself. So this meditation is great for when you're feeling indecisive or very scatterbrained, you feel like you are sort of being hard on yourself, or as what one of my teachers, Janet Sanchez, calls it, inner spanking, where you feel like your inner voice is telling you that you did something wrong and that maybe you should be doing something else. So to begin, find a comfortable sitting position. You can either sit in a chair. Notice that you're scooched kind of forward so that your back is away from the back of the chair and your feet are comfortably resting against the floor. Feet are both evenly resting against the floor. You can have your shoulders relaxed back and down. Feel free to sit on the floor if that's more comfortable for you, or even to lay down if that suits you better. So coming to your comfortable position, I will be ringing these bells to signify the start and end of our session. So from here, feel free to either allow your eyes to stay softly open, simply with a soft gaze, so looking down kind of towards the tip of your nose, or feel free to close your eyes if that's more comfortable for you. And be aware that your spine is nice and straight but not too stiff, and the shoulders are relaxed and dropped down your back. Your feet are rooted down, grounding into the floor. You can have your hands resting on either leg or one hand on top of the other on top of your palm, in your palm. So from here, bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the inhales. Notice the exhales. And just being aware of where you can feel the breath more vividly in your body. Kind of befriending your breath and maybe noticing it more at the belly, kind of feeling the belly rise and fall. Or maybe being more aware of it at the chest. Being aware of the lifting of the chest and the lowering naturally. I trust the inhales. I trust the exhales. So just kind of riding with the waves of your breath, really feeling the breath moving through your body, noticing where you can feel the breath breathing the body. And at any time when that mind will wander, if it wanders, as it will, you can take a breath and just letting it go on the exhale, come back to the moment. Not beating yourself up for not focusing on the breath or for the mind wandering, but simply just acknowledging the distracting thought and coming back into the moment. And from here, asking yourself, what does trust feel like in my body? What does it feel like for me to trust myself? Mentally saying in your mind the word trust, repeating the word trust in your mind. Letting trust penetrate. Kind of letting this space of trust be created, kind of creating space for trust within our body. Noticing what sensations arise regarding trust. Maybe noticing a opening sensation in the chest, or a tightness, maybe a closing in sensation. And here sitting in this meditation, focusing on trust, kind of letting this expansion be created, this expansion of allowing the space for trust to come in to your body. Embracing this feeling of feeling instead of doing. So feeling trust. I'm trusting myself. Trust. And being in this place with trust, we are working on allowing ourselves to be within unexplored terrain. So instead of having to choose an answer, what does it feel like to be in the middle of that? Kind of, again, offering up space for trust, trusting that the moment will unfold as it will. Trusting this body, trusting this breath, and trusting your heart. So continuing to breathe and sort of holding our bodies in this embrace of loving awareness. Kind of giving yourself the space to trust yourself and to allow for the space for trust to come into your heart. So if you'd like to, from here, feel free to place one hand onto your heart. Notice the breath breathing the body here. Notice how the heart feels beneath the hand. Continuing to repeat trust in your mind, trust. And just seeing what comes up for you. Maybe if it's a thought on something that either makes you mad, sad, or happy, just kind of labeling it as thinking. Thinking, and then coming back to the moment. And just noticing how trust makes you feel. trust, trust, repeating trust in your mind. So feel free to open your eyes and just check in. Notice how you're feeling. Noticing your energy, your mind state. Notice your breathing. Practicing this meditation at any time when you feel overwhelmed, indecisive, frustrated. Try it out. Thank you. Namaste.